Not everyone knows that breeders have long ago received the permission for the craziest experiment. And now the world is full of miniature horses, giant rabbits, and chickens with naked necks. And if you need something scarier, there's always mutant sharks and killer bees at your service. This is Infinity. And today I'll show you the most unusual and insane creatures created by scientists. Miniature horses. Does this look like a fake? No, I assure you, these are neither ponies nor donkeys, but miniature horses. The size of these animals is not due to genetic mutations, but due to hard work of breeders. But why would anyone want to breed such horses at all? There can be several answers to this question. Someone likes the idea of having such a horse as a pet, and someone breeds them for the entertainment of children. Such breed has no practical application, since these horses won't do much good on a farm. Besides, many countries have legally banned the sale and breeding of miniature horses because of the Code of Ethics.
I am the law!
Mutant sharks. Rumor has it that this couple of sharks was artificially bred by a scientist named Thomas Murray. The scientist set an ambitious and macabre goal: to cross the most dangerous shark species and see how aggressive the hybrid would be. For testing, he released 2 mutants into the open ocean. No one knows how the test went, but judging by this photo, the hybrids didn't live long. Well, it's for the best. We can hardly sleep any better knowing that such monsters are in the ocean. Killer bees. The creation of killer bees was an accident. Breeders originally planned to get bees with increased honey production. For this purpose, European insects were transported to South America, but the species obtained there stopped storing honey in the hives because of the excessively hot climate. Then it was decided to cross the bees from Europe with African species. Everything was going well until it turned out that the new species had unusually strong protective instincts. If someone disturbs their peace, all bees from the hive attack them at once. The breeding of the species was immediately stopped, but some colonies continued to survive without human participation. Their aggression has not been diminished over the years. Official statistics report that more than 400 people have become victims of these insects. Belgian giant. In theory, the Flemish giant rabbit, unofficially known as the Belgian giant, is just a very large breed of domestic rabbit. 1-year-old animals reach a weight of 8 to 10 kilograms and grow up to 80 centimeters in length. But why would someone need such rabbits? Unlike miniature horses, the idea of creating huge rabbits was pragmatic. It was all about being able to get more meat and pelts from rabbits. Today, however, these rabbits are more often bred as pets. Still not impressed by the achievements of breeding? Then I'll introduce you to a bird bred 70 years ago. This creature still holds the title of the weirdest hybrid of the last century, but it's far from being the creepiest one. The most interesting stuff is waiting for you in the end of the video, so stay tuned for more details. Let's move on. Gibbers italicus. The Gibber italicus is the most controversial result of breeding that I've ever seen. The Italians turned the canary into a humpback bird in 1920. The strange bird is a result of a closely related interbreeding that's known to cause genetic malfunctions. The breed was first shown to the general public at an exhibition in Brussels in 1951. The public at that time could not even immediately make up its mind to show its attitude to the creepy creature. The bird lacked feathers, it was almost unable to fly, and the bird itself looked so-so, to put it mildly. However, nowadays the Gibber italicus is one of the most desired breeds for collectors and breeders. Fans of curly canaries believe that these birds are born with the most beautiful and pure plumage color. Perhaps the Gibber italicus is the best proof that even the strangest creature will find its admirer sooner or later. See-through goldfish. Japanese scientists bred a goldfish with transparent scales and skin. The purpose of such experiment was to stop the dissection in schools during biology lessons particularly. The work of the internal organs can now be observed without causing the fish any harm. The creature is transparent due to the fact that the scales and skin lack pigments. The scientists achieved this result by crossing individuals with pale skin. The see-through goldfish live an average of about 20 years. If you're already looking for sellers of such fish on the internet, you should not be tempted. So far, you can't find anything like that in pet stores. Super cows. Unusual cows and bulls are raised in Belgium. The official name of this breed is the Belgian Blue Bull. Although the color does not correspond to the name, the appearance of these bulls is still puzzling. These animals look like real bodybuilders. The history of the breed dates back to the 18th century, when breeders began crossing dairy and beef breeds. The crossbreeding led to a unique result: mutant super cows. How huge are they? The maximum weight of a bull can reach 1,300 kilograms, and a cow can weigh 900 kilograms. Ghost carp. A new species of carp, which is already being called the fish of the future, has been bred in Great Britain. The unusual carp, nicknamed ghost carp or ghost koi, differs from the common carps not only by its unusual appearance, it's also less susceptible to the spread of viruses, and it retains its feeding activity even in cold water. Many fishermen adore carps, but these fish are thermophilic by nature, and during the cold season they reduce their feeding activity to almost nothing. According to the creator of the new species, the work on the breeding of the ghost carps lasted more than 4 years. The owner of the fish hatchery is convinced that this fish breed is a breakthrough in fish farming and claims to be the fish of the future. Today, more than 10 tons of carps of the new breed live in English reservoirs. Those fishermen who were lucky enough to catch the ghost koi said that this fish is a real fighter. Species of carps grows and gains weight rapidly. But what could be the maximum size of this fish? Actually, even the creators of the breed can't answer this question yet. A wonderful prospect, isn't it? Damascus goat. Chamois goats, also known as Damascus goats, boast a gentle disposition and excellent milk yield. But the unexperienced traveler might easily mistake them for desert monsters. If not for the distinctive shape of eyes and horns, by the way, many individuals have docked horns, it would be quite difficult to recognize them as the goats and not some long-necked beasts with drooping folds of skin. As for the breeders of this breed, they're delighted with these animals. Damascus goats can provide the farmer with meat, skin, wool, and milk. In addition, they're incredibly fertile and reproduce quickly. Telescope eye goldfish. I bet many of you thought that such a strange creature could only have come into existence in the course of random genetic anomaly. No, telescope eye goldfish were invented and bred by humans. Asian countries are considered to be the homeland of these unusual fish. They came relatively recently in Europe. It was in the late 19th century. There, they quickly became popular as pets. Several individuals were brought to Russia, where domestic breeders bred a completely new species through crossing. They bred a fish with big eyes, which is now popular throughout the world. These goldfish bubbles next to the eyes are so huge that they can barely move. Fortunately, they're filled with air, which helps the fish maneuver in the water. Naked-necked chickens. Okay, that's a little excessive. Who would want to breed chickens with feathers covering everything but the neck? For the first time, the naked-necked chicken breed was officially introduced at an exhibition in Vienna in 1875. However, neither the owner of the amazing birds nor the breeder, from whom they were bought shortly before the exhibition, claimed that they had bred this breed on their own. It may seem that the breed could have been bred by some butcher who wanted to see better where to cut. No one seems to know the truth, but you can be sure that today's farmers don't think about such cruelties. That's all, guys. What other amazing mutant animals do you know? Let me know about them in the comment section down below. And if you liked the episode, subscribe to the channel, press the like button, and don't forget to stay notified of upcoming videos.